Today I'm going to be showing the secrets and cheat codes to making dark and evil beats like your favorite industry producers. Dark and evil beats are nothing new to the trap world, but with the rise of artists like 21 Savage, Nardo Wick, and Lil Baby, dark beats have become even more popular in the recent years. And since Halloween is right around the corner, I figured it was the perfect time to drop some dark sauce for y'all. So today I'm going to show you guys how you can make dark melodies and beats just like the top producers of today. For the beats in this video, I'm going to be using sounds from my new Dark Nights multi-kit. This kit includes 359 loops inspired by 21 Savage, Lil Baby, Nardo Wick, Q Beats, Gunna, the list goes on. It also comes with 100 one-shots that are recorded on my live instruments, 30 Analog Lab presets. It also comes with 50 full melody midis and 50 drum midis with 808s, hi-hats, and snare rolls and stuff like that. Along with those drum midis, you also get 2 full drum kits that include 275 drum sounds. I also added in 43 vocal chops with Kid Choir vocals, Dark Memphis sampled vocals.
Freak hoes hitting on my line, I do this all the time.
Finally, to top it off, you get 77 live instrument phrases with real flutes, violins, and cellos. I worked super hard on this kit for weeks to make sure that it was a one-stop shop for making the craziest dark beats. And I'm 100% confident that this is going to help level up your dark beats. But this kit is only going to be out for 5 days, and the deal that I'm running for all these sounds is unbeatable, so don't miss out on this one. The link will be down in the description if you want to check that out. For a while now, beats using Kid Choir vocals have been popping off left and right with artists such as Lil Baby, Nardo Wick, and Kodak Black. So today I'm going to show you guys how you can replicate that sound with your own voice. So this is what our loop sounds like. The first thing that I like to do when I make these Kid Choir melodies is get a main melody going to help me come up with some vocal ideas. So I went into the midis on the Dark Nights kit and I grabbed this Atrocity MIDI right here, just dragged that in, and then I dropped it down a few semitones. So typically once I have a main melody to record some vocals on, the first thing that I do is just record myself mumbling some melody ideas that I have in my head. And give me a break here, these don't sound good, but it'll sound fire in the end, so. After I have the melody idea, what I like to do is keep that looping and then write some lyrics to it. And then once I have the lyrics, I just record the same melody with the lyrics instead of the mumbles. And this is what that sounds like.
Run, 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 'cause I'ma pull up with my gun. You better run, 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 'cause I'ma pull up with my gun.
So as you can hear there, the key to making these Kid Choir loops is just layering your vocals over and over. Right here, I've got 6 takes of my vocals, and what I do to make it sound a little bit bigger and not so muddy in the middle is I'll pan every take left and right. Once I had those vocals done, I just bounced them down, added some reverb, and the loop was pretty much finished. But I feel like it needed just a little bit more to fill it out. So I went into the Dark Nights Analog Lab bank right here, and I grabbed this Key Crushed preset, and then I just copied over the MIDI from the piano, and this is what we have. After I had that sound, I exported the loop and opened it up in a new project to add some drums. The first thing that I did for this one is I grabbed this Thuggin 808 MIDI from the kit and just dragged that in. Then I did the same thing and dragged in this hi-hat MIDI. Added this simple snare. And then I grabbed this snare MIDI, the gremlin roll. After that, I just arranged the beat, and then that one was pretty much done. For this next beat, I grabbed inspiration from Lil Baby's Hey off his new album, It's Only Me.
Probably wanna huddle messy, hating ass friends being evil.
So this is what that one sounds like. One of the not so big cheat codes and secrets to these dark industry quality beats is simplicity. As you can see here, this loop only has 3 sounds. And the reason that simplicity works is it leaves a lot of room for the artist to go on and have some pockets to actually make a good song. If you have too much going on in your beat, it sounds cool to listen to, but nobody can really go on and flow on it. So let's get into the loop on this one. I went into the Dark Knight's Analog Lab Bank again, and I grabbed this balloons pluck right here. And then I just dragged in another melody MIDI from the kit, and this is what we have. What I've done to give this a little bit of extra sauce is I went into Portal, and by far my favorite thing to do in Portal is go to this rhythmic section and then choose the 4th shape pan preset. So as you can hear, it just helps give it some rhythm and bounce, but I felt like it was a little too intense, so I just brought it down to about 55%. After that, I just added this bass piano, which is super standard. It's just following the root notes from the MIDI that I dragged in before, but these low piano notes are definitely an essential to any dark beat. Once I had that, the majority of the loop was done, but I felt like it needed something that was super ear-catching. So I went back into the kit and I grabbed this violin phrase. And then I used this flex time over here and then just dragged it on tempo. And then I transposed it up 10 right here to fit the key of the beat. So that was sounding super dope, but I felt like it was a little bit too harsh. So the first thing that I did for effects on this one was I went into Shaper Box and I added this panning and kept it pretty subtle. And then I added this Valhalla vintage verb and I kept the reverb mix pretty high on this one. After that, I just EQ'd out some of the harsh frequencies right here, and this is what that sounds like. Once I had that, I just bounced the whole thing out as a loop to add some drums. Alright, for the drums on this one, like I said, I wanted to have a different bounce. So after listening to Hey by Lil Baby, I heard that he had kind of a galloping hi-hat pattern, so I wanted to make something similar to that. Once I had the hi-hat, I went in and dragged in this snare MIDI. Then I just added this super subtle snare roll right here. And this is just a little bit of ear candy for the beat. After that, I went in and found another 808 MIDI that I liked. This one had a lot of cool rhythms that were kind of fitting well with this beat. A couple tips that I've learned for making these crazy 808s is to mess with 808 rolls, mess with the velocity, and also mess with the octaves that the 808 is playing in. So all together, our beat sounds like this. And that's pretty much it for this one. Real quick, I wanted to thank you guys for helping me hit 10,000 subscribers on this channel. About a year ago when I started this, that was one of my end goals with this channel. So it's crazy to see that happen in a short amount of time. If you enjoyed this video, it would really help out if you gave this video a like, commented a question that you had below, and I'll answer it. And then also just hit that subscribe button. Don't sleep on that Dark Knights kit. It's only going to be available for a couple more days, and the value per dollar is insane. So don't miss out on that. But yeah, till the next one.